don't know who need to hear this, but obedience comes through doing it when I told you to do it, not doing it when you got ready to do it. Yeah, you still did it, but it was disobedient when you did it because you didn't do it when I told you to do it. Yeah, you completed the task when you wanted to, but you didn't do it when I told you to do it. Hallelujah. Obedience is better than your sacrifice. When you obey God and do what He called you to do when He told you to do it, that's where the blessing comes from. When you do it later, it's disobedience still. Although you still did it, is now considered delayed obedience, which is still disobedience. So, whenever God gives you something to do or instructs you to do something, do it right then and there. I don't care what you're doing. Drop it. God says to do something. I admonish you to just to do it right then and there because your obedience unlocks doors. Your obedience, hallelujah, gives God the okay to do what He promised you He was going to do. Hallelujah. And we know in Deuteronomy 28, it talks about the blessings in your obedience in verses 1 through, I want to say 16, but then that 17 on, I believe, is talking about curses. So when you're willing and you're obedient to do the things of God, you shall eat the good of the land. But when you're disobedient, honey, listen, it talks about curses. From 16 to 69, it talks about curses. But from verse 1 through 15, it talks about the blessings of the Lord. You want the blessing or you want, I say, hang that phone up, hang that phone up. When God say drop down and pray, drop down and pray. When God say open your word, open your word. When God say witness to that person, share the good news of Jesus Christ. Move out immediately in obedience and do it because you're building up your most holy faith. You're building up your spirit, man. You're strengthening, hallelujah, your spirit, man, and to be strong and courageous. Hallelujah. But when you disobey, you feed disobedience. So think about a skeleton that's been starved, which is your spirit, because you won't obey. And then think about your flesh, the spirit of disobedience, being the Michelin tire man, big and fat. Spirit of gluttony, because the obedience, you're feeding more of that than you are of the spirit man.